Right now on Eagle News, the latest on the officer who arrested Shy Wertz back in August on a cocaine charge. Hear what he is being charged with. Plus, a discussion was held on the interactions police have with minorities. See how you can protect your rights. And when you can expect to see some improvement on Statesboro roads. All of this as your news at 2:30 starts right now.
Buckle up, because it's going to be a bumpy but fun ride. If you do all your work, it'll be a fun ride.
Good afternoon, Eagles. I'm Leslie Daniels.
And I'm Elijah Jackson. And thank you for joining us for your news at 2:30.
Best thing about the class, the people. I met a lot of new people in this class. The worst thing about the class, I would say, maybe the workload. It's a lot of packages, like 8 packages. Well, at least for me, that was a lot.
I disagree that it's too much work because only for the reason that it feels like it's too much work because you have tons of different classes like on top of this class. So, but this is the most real class. So whether or not you're going to go into broadcast with it, it's still going to put in your head, there's deadlines, there's people relying on you regardless of what industry you go into.
It's graduation season, so we know a lot of you are trying to figure out your next steps, and you're not alone. Businesses around Statesboro are coming with their own plans for the festivities. Eagle News reporter Khiyah Griffin tells us about how they're preparing for your families.
Yes, I've been going to local businesses talking to managers and employees as they brace for an influx of customers come graduation day.
It will be a part of my future because I do want to continue with journalism. However, I think this class is like a class that wraps up every other class you've been in. It kind of combines everything from writing to, audio to even being on camera and all of those different things in one. I think it's the best class to apply everything to.
Georgia Southern has been celebrating Veterans Week as a way to show their support for the ones that have been brave enough to serve our country.
I think I learned, at least in this class, how to produce things. I don't know that I will be going into journalism once I graduate, but I think the skills that I learned in terms of editing and production can go a long way because whatever job I have, there's going to be some terms of marketing, so I can use whatever I learned here in that aspect.
Businesses like Nonna Picci experienced the surge for the first time last year.
We were packed last year, which was kind of surprising, but I think we have such a good space to accommodate large parties, so people want to come here because they know that they're going to get their family of 20 sitting down.
This year, they think they'll have more than 1,000 customers walking through their doors.
It's all hands on deck, so unless you're graduating or your girlfriend or boyfriend or best friend is graduating, everybody is here to work, and they're happy to work because it's busy and it feels good.
Even though graduation is a week away, other businesses like Baja Boro are getting ready for one of their busiest days.
We already have the floor chart set for that weekend, and everyone's required to have open availability if they're not graduating.
For Eagle News, I'm Khiyah Griffin.
Congratulations to all of the seniors graduating this May.
I'm a producer at WJBF News Channel 6 in Augusta, and this class actually had a lot to do with me getting that job. Yeah, I just came out to MMJ for a day, and I met the news director, Kathy Wyman, and all I did was just ask her, what do I have to do to get an internship here? And she said, she gave me the steps, and it's basically just talking to your advisor. And I got my first internship as a sophomore. And then after that, they hired me as an associate producer. So once I started associate producing, I did that for about 5 or 6 months. And then something came open for an actual reporting job. I didn't get that. That was part-time. But then another full-time job came open as a producer. So I ended up applying for that job, and I actually landed that job.
I actually ended up getting a job out of MMJ for a day, which is the only reason I got the job. I haven't done an internship. It was and that was honestly one of my goals with taking it for a second semester was I didn't really get to talk to anybody, a professional, when I was just technical directing, but then this semester we had an actual director come in, and I got to spend time with him and talk to him, and he saw potential in me, which was pretty cool. And so did some of the producers. So because of MMJ for a day and because I did a second semester, I got all this experience that was able to be recognized by professionals and has helped me get a production tech job and on a path to one day actually direct for a newscast. So dreams are coming true because of MMJ for a day.